Welcome back to a brand new episode of Private Parts with me, Liv Bentley. This is the podcast where nothing is off limits. And this week, we have got the Christmas Carnage episode with the only gays in the village, and that is the glorious Ollie and Gareth.
I feel we're back.
You didn't clap yourself. That's so arrogant.
I didn't clap myself. Why would I clap myself? That's arrogant to clap yourself.
Clap yourselves in! Clap them in!
We've arrived. Fucking wonderful.
I was clapping you. You clapped me. It's what I was going to say. Lovers.
For someone that's done like Chatty Man like 5 times, I don't clap myself when like they go Ollie and Gareth and then Josie, whatever. Like
I just find it's like so gratuitous just to sit there and just take claps.
No, I think it's quite elegant actually.
Great, good for you.
And this is a cracking start to the Christmas party.
Welcome, it's Christmas, everyone.
It is Christmas. We've spent Christmas. Actually, we can't really go down that route. The gays spent Christmas with us one year, and it was.
God! I cooked Christmas dinner.
Gareth cooked Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
A few of us were slightly off our faces. There was a bit of Christmas presents being thrown on the fire.
Can we say what your sister said about what's he doing with the turkey? What did your sister say?
One sibling was quite put out at how late lunch was. She goes, "Has he gone to kill the fucking turkey? Because this is taking so long."
I was like, and literally me just
slaving
sweating
away in the kitchen.
She then got a present that she didn't like and threw it on the fire.
We're not going to say who it is.
Don't say which sister
Her name begins with a K.
No, they all begin with K.
I know, there you go.
It was Kris Kardashian.
How are your Christmas plans so far this year? Is it different when you've got kids?
Let's not say what we're doing because I don't want people to turn up. You have no idea. Someone might come from church in the middle of Chelsea and say, no, I want to go and see them. So.
Oh yeah, do you go to church on Christmas?
No.
I actually do.
But that's just you. It's just so traditional.
I go for the free wine. Well, I used to.
What, the communion wine?
Communion wine.
One sip from a communal cup. Delicious.
Does that actually still even happen now since COVID?
Yeah. Did you not see? Did you? Whenever you go to like church and they just get it and they get their robe and just go round the cup like that. I'm like, it's like that's filthy.
Yeah.
You could only imagine the idea of if I was a Catholic, which I'm not. I'm Church of England, but if I was, it would be a situation where. The OCD situation of being like, if some fucker's got a cold sore, and let's face it, Christmas is a time for cold sores, and that would be a situation, wiping it off, that's not getting rid of bacteria.
Can I just say this?
No amount of Jesus is getting rid of that.
This would be a real Sophie's choice for Oliver because we know how much Ollie loves wine. So it's like my OCD versus drinking wine.
No,
and
sorry, no, I love wine in every way, unless...
But not when every lip around London's been on it.
But also there's a situation, but I love wine, but when it's really cheap wine, it's disgusting. I don't think they're knocking out the 84 Latour.
No,
the co-op special.
Like they said, well, that's the issue. Gareth's mum's care home, we've got a real problem because you go there and it's very nice and you sit there and go, oh, well, the wine's there. And Gareth's auntie was there the other day and I said, don't touch the wine, it's undrinkable. And she turned around and her voice goes, darling, nothing's undrinkable, you just need more practice. Which we thought was quite fabulous. Taught my lesson.
Ollie always makes me laugh because whenever we'd film for Chelsea, I think they use the same set of glasses for every fucking scene. And obviously when you pick one up to do a sipping shot, and I accidentally did it once, and Ollie looked at me and goes, do you have any idea how many lips have been around that glass? And ever since then.
But it's like cutlery in a restaurant, isn't it? If you think about it too much, you just can't do it.
No, that's sort of acceptable when it comes to, I think we were in series 9 when we realised that every single cast member and extra and the glasses have never been washed.
Is that true?
That's absolute truth. They were disgusting.
How do you know?
Because I remember I said, how often do you... I watched them, pour them down a sink and put them back in the things and then next time they lift them back out. They don't go into dishwasher in Monkey, do they?
No, of course. No one's picking up... Yeah, you need like commercial dishwasher. This is great for the COVID protocol.
I know. Oh God, I forgot. We were living together, pre-COVID. I remember. I think I'd ordered a Deliveroo or something, and it was sushi. And Ollie said, "Get that in the oven now," thinking it would burn the disease off the box.
Everything went in the oven. It was awful. And then Oliver once he gave himself a little treat, which is for Oliver. What's a Domino's pizza?
As if you've never heard of Domino's.
No,
what is it? Domino's?
Domino's. No, I mean, I'm just trying to say, I know what Domino's is. Anyway, so he did it, took so long because he's like, it has to be in for a certain amount of time to kill the bacteria, absolute dog shit. And then he got it out and just dropped it on the floor. And what do you say?
Well, it broke my heart.
No, you were like,
my
it
meal.
Went, my meal. Whenever
Wait,
anything happens.
In 6
like
months or whatever, that was my first takeaway because I didn't want the disease. And this was a real worry for me. And I put it in the oven and then I dropped it. And it fucking upset me so much.
He does this thing when he's hungry and he's really excited. He's like, oh, my meal. I'm like, it's like
so
little
angry.
tiny Tim on Christmas.
So
Bless him.
So, what have you actually got planned this year with the kids?
What have we got planned with the kids? We're going to go to Lapland, UK, not the actual one because,
Quite
you know,
sweet.
they've got their own seats on a plane.
We had
now.
Father Christmas over yesterday with Tony's box, which was very sweet.
Yeah,
we had some
the-
bits and pieces. I'll tell you what, they're now getting to an age where they
Understand.
not really, but we're getting to an age where they're not just blobs, and so they do understand if there's an enormous, weird, red-suited gentleman with a big beard in front of them, they go, fuck is that? But you can't go, this is Father Christmas giving you a present. So that will be next year.
Yeah.
Cosy was into it. Apollo, not so much. Apollo just saw the door was open and wanted out. Which
Apollo's not into much though, really, is he?
he kind of just rows his own boat and is just cool and aloof. But I was having a real moment because I was upstairs and I was like, for me, people dressing as Santa and doing all that and then being really jolly is like a real ick for me. And it's like stroking a dog backwards. So I was hiding under the duvet upstairs, literally. And then I was like, I actually have to go down. We're doing something.
Get your ass downstairs now.
I was like,
I'm meeting Father Christmas. This is very important.
Ollie did this to me once. When we used to live together, he said, go upstairs, make yourself presentable and get back downstairs right now.
It was fucking Sunday lunch. You look like a slob. Glad you put on some makeup for
But
that
do
day.
you think having kids kind of brings the excitement of Christmas back again? Because I used to fucking love Christmas, and then I don't know what happened. Then now I'm suddenly like, ugh, it's not really as exciting as it used to be. But then do you almost relive your childhood when you have kids?
I think 100%. I love Christmas anyway because I love like doing all the decoration. I love cooking, as your family found out when they put me to work. And like it's a tree is a massive thing. You used to always come around to decorate
Yeah,
the tree.
because we used to hang my thong on the top of it.
We did.
Do I
I'll
still
bring
ha-
it round. Actually, I've got it on now. I could leave it with you.
What, the
That's
red one?
good. I'd rather fucking wash, you dirty birdie.
I mean, that really should have. Like,
For years, it was that red thong
that's
hanging
been
on
about.
the top.
That's been about 8 years. So that.
And then
thong-
Brockett started wearing it as a mask, and things got weird.
Yeah.
That is weird.
What? I think we still have the red thong.
No, I don't think we do. Otherwise,
Do we
it would
not?
be on the top.
I'll bring it round. Have you done the tree this year?
We've done
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Have you already? I need to come over.
Yeah, I had to do a campaign, so I had to put it up early.
Oh.
If I'm honest.
Who are you having? Are you hosting? Parents, family?
I don't know if you know this. Well, you do definitely know this. A lot of people won't know this. What we do every year is we do something called a straggler Christmas. So we have, a lot of these people are generally very well known because they're in
Obviously.
either panto or they're in theatre or filming in Britain, and we know them because I've been around for 109 years. And so last year we had Billy Porter, we had all the cast of Devil Wears Prada who were doing the next day. We had Parson James who stole the show.
Yeah.
With Kygo who actually lives with us now, and so. We have wonderful people. This year we've got some fun people as well. But it's anyone that's in London doesn't have anywhere to go, and we really appreciate that. We've got Rose McGowan this year.
Inviting out the listeners. Anyone who fancies it.
Anyone who fancies it that's just straggling, come
We've
join
got
our
Parson.
Christmas.
We've got Sophie Herman and her mother. We've got
I'm
some
swinging
fun
by.
people.
You're swinging by?
Swing by,
Yeah.
definitely.
Because I'm doing my first Christmas without my family.
Where are you?
No, I'm actually in London.
Well,
I'm
great.
really not doing anything. It's the first year that I'm sort of just like, I'm just going to take it easy.
We've got Liv Bentley.
Washed up reality
Honestly,
stuff.
we're doing well.
Yeah, you've actually got quite the list. Is there any particular traditions that you do every year that sort of...
Generally get arseholed.
I was like, cooking's my tradition, but then this year we're like, oh, we're going to try something different and go out to eat. And I'm kind of like in two minds about it, but I end up.
I like that idea. You always see these amazing ones, like people who go to Claridge's and all that kind of thing. I think one year I'd actually like to do that.
So that's sort of what we're doing, and it's something we've got a table for 15.
16
in central
now.
London, and it's going to be great fun, and it's going to be lovely. And we don't have to do the washing up, and there's a band there, and all sorts of wonderful
Yeah,
stuff.
amazing.
So just get pissed and laugh, and then go back and have sort of party food and drinks back at ours.
Yeah, amazing.
Heaven.
That's my idea. That's my ideal Christmas. But you guys used to normally go away, didn't you? Oh no, that's afterwards.
We're
often
going away afterwards. It's January's so sad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Like
fucking
all
depressing.
the vibe's just gone, and also I hate New Year's. New Year's is
Oh,
just
New
such
Year's is
an
the
ick.
most overrated thing I've ever. I hate it.
If like who the hell wants to go somewhere and then like count down from 10 and then shake hands with a stranger? I'm like, fuck off. Like honestly, like it's such an ick. Seeing and like hugging someone you barely know. I'm like, why do you want to do that?
No, it's fucking weird. Okay, wildest memories of Christmas on Made in Chelsea. What annoys me actually now, we used to do the Christmas specials, and then that stopped. Well, it's definitely stopped since I've left.
Yeah, it's because Channel 4 can't afford it. That's the issue.
Is that actually what it is?
Well, I think it probably is. It's budget cuts around the entire of television, isn't it? It's sad because actually they were wonderful, wonderful days.
We would always, at the end of the season, there would be a sort of Christmas episode, and I think they'd either do a carol service, which I actually quite like. I love that, all that side of the Christmas stuff. Like, I went to the one in St Paul's once, which was amazing, not with Chelsea, but the carol service, and it was phenomenal. Like, it was candlelit, it was incredible. But no, we used to then also do the end of year show, which was horrific every time. Do you not remember?
It depends if you're in trouble that series or
Yeah,
not.
and most of the time it was fucking me.
Well, it was heartbreaks and stuff like that, and you basically are sat there, and either Rick Edwards or Matt Edmondson and Molly King or Joel Dommett would sit there and say, all right, exes, get together and let's discuss what's the problem with you. And it's a great episode, and our parents came, and there was a whole live audience full of fans, and it was quite fun.
Do you not remember the one when I was with Digby and everyone was hand to sign, and it said something like div or no div, as in for Liv and Digby?
Oh my God, that's
my
div.
parents held
That's amazing.
up no div. I'm sitting up on the thing
So savage.
with Digby being like, for fuck's sake.
Was that what the year when you said your dad thought Sam Thompson's mum was fit?
Yeah, probably.
She is fit.
She is fit.
Yeah, she's a good
Karen
woman.
is a goer.
Woof, Karen. Woof.
Not a goer, but you know, she would. You would.
I don't know. She would. Yeah, you would. And I'm a gay
Maybe
man.
they should do an OAP made in Chelsea for all the parents. Your mum would be fucking
Ollie
great.
would
I
be
think
on it.
that's beyond Chelsea.
Ollie
That's
would
what
be
I'm
on it.
doing with Binky and Lucy.
No. Beyond Chelsea.
Ollie would
as
be
in
on
the
that one.
grandparents.
Yeah, fine.
Your mum, my dad.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I think that would be quite fabulous.
Your mum would be shagging everyone.
No, Mum can't have sex anymore because of her cystitis.
Oh my God! Well, I think she would
gets
disagree
terrible
with that.
cystitis.
She'd be chucking blozzers around like fucking Santa handing out Christmas presents.
She would. She might well be. I mean, she was a goer in the.
She
in the
actually said, didn't she
70s.
say she's really good at blozzers the other day?
She did. Yeah,
She
she's
did.
72 next month.
She takes her
maybe.
Do you
teeth out.
still get down there?
I think I'm impressed with her. If she wants to do a shag, she could get one.
Really?
Yeah.
But she gets cystitis the whole time, so it always says, "I'm not going to do it."
It's always her and the cat in the house. So I think it's something to do with the water coming into the house more than it is the sex.
Yeah, that might be
Because
true.
I don't understand why her and the cat always get cystitis.
How
at the same
also-
time.
Wait, how the fuck does the cat get cystitis?
I don't know.
She screams about razors and drinks fucking loads of cranberry juice out the fridge. I don't know. God knows. How do you know when
The
a cat's got
cat's
cystitis
just
or
getting
not?
stuck into a cranberry juice.
Meows louder than usual.
Yeah, it's trying to go for a wee and it can't.
Yeah, dribbles out.
Fuck's sake.
Has this wild cranberry addiction, this fucking cat.
Everyone in the house is cystitis.
So that's what goes on around Christmas. Have you actually ever kissed anyone other than potentially each other underneath the mistletoe?
Have I kissed you
Yeah,
under mistletoe?
obviously, we've had exes.
No, I know, but as in the cringe thought of it,
No,
like in a romantic
I'm
sense.
a Mormon.
Have you...
I've never kissed anyone apart from my husband. That's irony in lots of manners there.
Also, mistletoe's a bit rapier. Like if you strategically place it, and then you're like, "Oh, mistletoe! Look what we've got to do." A convention is forcing you to kiss someone, basically, and the convention's not placing it there. You are. It's rapey.
It's weird when schools put it up, I must admit.
Yeah.
That's
As you get
yeah.
older and you really think these things through, it's fucking weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Christmas, I think, is a lot more. I used to think summer was the boozy time. It's fucking not. It's Christmas. The lead up, this time of year, every single night there's something, and there's always an excuse to get absolutely rat-arsed, which is not great if you're someone who doesn't fucking drink. I've become antisocial and I watch.
It's one of those things where there's just more booze in the house because you're expecting people to come around. So it's there, so you're gonna do it. Especially when you're like younger, like, and your parents got like all the booze ready for Christmas, and like you're going out to like, school parties and stuff. You're like, brilliant. Well, I'll just take 6 bottles of red with me. No one's gonna know. And you leave the house and the bag's like clink, 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 clink. We're like, oh, it's Voss.
Have you any wild celeb Christmas parties you've ever gone to and thought, fuck? Other than your own, obviously.
Other than all right, well, yeah, Ollie Locke's house.
Where to begin?
Anything.
I'm just trying to think about what they. I mean,
I'm trying to think of any really rogue. I mean, I've been to pretty.
well,
rogue.
there was. I mean, there was the Christmas spectacular on Chatty Man, where myself and Alan, and Gok and Cheska were the last people in the old ITV studios smoking area, and we were having a wonderful time. I said, what's next? Where do we go? And Gok said, I can't. I've just moved into my house. And Alan said, can't go to mine. Paul's asleep. And I said, come back to mine. Come to Chelsea. Anyway, we had just moved in as well. And my auntie the year before had given me a plum or a plum vodka she had made. And that's the only thing I had in the house. And I got
Is
absolutely
your grandmother Polish?
arseholed. And it was in an Asda Fisher Price. What is it? Asda Price?
Asda.
Asda Price bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, like the bulk, massive ones.
I don't know.
Bulk buy.
Anyway, so we were drinking plum liqueur or something. We were all arsehole run thing. Anyway, Alan decided it was a good idea to go and dress in all my clothes, all my Union Jack clothing. So we'd come out being all like, "Hello, love. Look at me. I'm Ollie Locke from Made in Chelsea." And then for some reason, while he was getting changed, I decided to snog Gok. Well, I've never done that before in my life. I'd only met Gok the afternoon. Not really my type, really.
Was there mistletoe?
But I did. Wasn't mistletoe, actually. But we... and
I
then
thought you might strategically place mistletoe.
Gok left. He's now godparents to both our children, by the way. And Alan got so arseholed, he fell asleep on my sofa, and I put him in a cab, got him home, and then went, well, that was fantastic. Imagine what a night that was. He had left his shoes, his wallet, his phone, his keys behind, and I got a call from Paul, his ex-husband, saying, "Have you got any of that?" And I said, "No, but I've certainly got his jacket, his keys, his wallet," but he had lost his phone.
Oh my God.
And so that was a Christmas, yeah. I mean,
Quite wild.
that was something that happened.
And and Alan Carr's just won the Traitors. Did you watch Traitors?
No.
No, I didn't either. I actually should though. But
Have
everyone
you
goes on
ever
about-
seen it?
No.
It's based on that Russian werewolf game, isn't it? So basically, you've got to there's two werewolves in the villages, and you've got to murder someone. But everyone talks about it, and
Yeah.
I think I'd quite like it, and also because I think we're going to watch it when we have some time.
We will at some point,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
But it's done so well.
Yeah, it's done fucking well. I really want to go on it.
But I'm proud of Alan because Alan also does Chatty Man. I think was one of the greatest shows on British television. I loved it. I loved every situation. It ended because he wanted it to end. It wasn't anything to do with scheduling or whatever like that. He wanted to move on and do other bits. So I'm pleased that Alan has finally as well. Reality often gives people that kind of glimpse into your world that when you're a big celebrity like Alan,
Yeah.
that hasn't done reality before, it shows his real self. And suddenly everyone's going, Alan is the name of the year,
Yeah.
which is amazing because he deserves everything because he is one of the greatest chat show presenters and personalities in our country, easily.
Fucking funny. It's so funny.
Yeah,
Everything
no,
he says is funny.
I watched
so
bits of
quick.
that show he did with Amanda Holden. I thought it was hilarious. You know the meme going around when he screams at the window. It's the funniest thing.
But the only problem, whenever I go to Gok's house and I look and it says Alan sitting next to me, I genuinely worry. And I go, because the only reason why is because my face hurts so much by the end of the meal. I'm in absolute pain, like a genuine pain, because I'm smiling so much. It's a fabulous thing to happen, but God, my God, it
Hurt less if you had
makes
less
me laugh
Botox.
so much. Yeah, quite. My face is all stuck
Yeah.
in it.
So-
I've just seen one of the questions on here, and it says, "What are their Christmas pet hates?" And this is one of my pet hates of theirs that makes me laugh every time. All the.
Did you just
trimmings.
fart?
No, it's my shoe, babes. As if. And that's also your husband that does that.
I know,
not
literally.
So
me.
this is something that I can't stand. Is anyone said, "Oh, a Christmas deal with all the trimmings"? Fuck off, trimmings. It's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. I hate it. It's so naff. All the trimmings. Just say what it is.
I laugh every time I hear it, or when you see it advertised, because it makes me think of you. The expression "all the trimmings."
But what does it even
trimmings.
mean? Like, just
all the trimmings?
What is a trimming? A
It's
trimming
all
is like
the, all the
off
shit
cut
that
of
comes on
something.
the side. What, like the stuffing, the little sausages?
Oh, it's as in like if you were to trim like a piece of fabric, it's all the fabric's the main piece and the trim
What, the
is
shitty
thing.
bits?
All the bit that you're a bit like, okay, yeah, fine. It's like the bit that adds a bit of fancy.
A bit of fancy.
A bit of fancy.
Okay, any other particular things you cannot stand around this time of year?
I think everyone's relates to the fact that no one likes turkey particularly.
It's right. No, I don't think they do.
It's just dry shit chicken.
It tastes like off chicken.
My
it tastes like off chicken.
Sweet.
It's like a chicken's
sister-
weird uncle.
No, it is. I have a sister who for years believed it was just a different name of a type of chicken one has at Christmas, so she called it, "Oh, that chicken we have at Christmas."
That's amazing.
For years.
Chicken of the sea.
Didn't
Do you
understand.
remember Chicken Run, the film?
Yes.
Do you remember there was that old colonel? That's what fucking turkey tastes like. That old kind of like the others would taste great. All right, which is why the lady in it did so well with her pies. But she but
An old bird.
the old bird is what turkey tastes like, a really dry, miserable piece of shit.
It just tastes like wee chicken. It's not very nice.
What are you going to be whipping up? Do you? I know you're not.
I'm not
this year,
cooking, but normally
what would
I
you
do beef, lamb, turkey. But you have to do like a turkey crown. What else do I do? There's a ham.
It's Boxing Day ham?
It's like the
Your
but it's just
spectacular
always
sticky toffee pudding.
sticky
No,
toffee
that's the best. You did that when you came to ours.
and like pork, but it's like a Noah's Ark of Christmas feasts. It's like
It's an
2
easy
by
bit.
2 every animal. Get
Because
them all. Swan.
I heard on the news today that now the people are no longer doing the sort of traditional food, and on Christmas Eve, it's either a sort of Indian take on Christmas meals or Italian. So a turkey vindaloo.
Turkey vindaloo.
I'm not joking. When I was
Just
doing my
Birmingham.
ab exercises, this is what they were
Don't
saying
cut
this
that out,
morning.
please.
Well, that's very Bridget Jones.
Isn't it?
Yeah, the turkey curry. The day
I
after.
would
yeah,
make.
that
Oh
one, yeah,
no!
that one.
Saying that, I make leftover lamb curry for like lamb. I do like. I utilize
You
stuff
make
afterwards,
amazing
but I wouldn't
curries.
make it prior. I make an amazing curry. FYI. Anyone
Or
know?
you can go what the Polish do and just have a carp.
The fuck is a carp?
The Polish
Carp's
love
fish.
a carp. Like
Freshwater
it's fucking
fish.
great, dirty fish. And the Polish love it. And they have it, I think, on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. And I think some of them, I'm not saying everyone, but I think some of them, there was a story a while ago, they used to go and catch them because you can catch carp and they're big old things and probably quite expensive. And I think there was quite a lot of carp poaching going along around the Oxfordshire area.
This was Ollie's aunt who made the plum vodka. Used to do the carp for Christmas.
Yeah, she sounds
Polish aunt.
fascinating. Where is this bird? Is she joining us for Christmas?
No,
Ollie's Polish aunt.
she's not Polish.
Well, why is she making plum vodka and carp?
I don't know.
Anyway,
She's
carry
not
on.
making carp. She made that up.
Okay, right. We're going to move on to some 2025 memorable moments of the year.
But yeah, since we came on last, which was around May time, wasn't it? What's happened?
You tell me what's happened. We've got a new government.
I thought you were about to say a
Labour.
new nanny. I didn't know.
No, we don't. No, God, no.
No, God, we're
no,
never
no.
leaving her. She's not leaving us, not
What's
allowed.
happened? What's happened since it's just been such a roller coaster year?
Do you think since having kids, life just becomes a bit more of a blur because it's just so manic the whole time?
Yeah, 100%.
Rachel Reeves is the biggest knob in Britain. We all know that.
Yeah, that's great. We're all poorer for
Personal
it.
careers, but sure.
No. I don't think it's a personal opinion at all. I think everyone's united.
My
it's the only
opinion-
thing Britain's been united about for a while is the fact that Rachel Reeves is a cunt.
Listen, we could keep this in. It's the Christmas special.
Why
It's
not?
Christmas special. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Rachel.
She's getting coal in her stocking.
Hopefully, she gets visited by 3 ghosts.
Yeah, quite right, Joe.
Yeah, I think she should.
Ozempic obsession.
Gareth would go so far as to saying that was the year before. He was the kind of start of that trend.
I think I started everyone on Ozempic because I was like, right, everyone got a bit tubs after COVID, and also we got married, so I was double tubs. And
Oh wait, you're talking about you two doing being
I
Ozempic.
did.
You have
Yeah,
to
I
talk
did.
about,
It.
have we spoken about this?
No, I don't think I have.
Oh, so
But
yeah, let's start from the beginning. So you both take it or just Gaz?
No, I took it.
Yeah.
I took it because I
drank through it.
I have an unhealthy obsession with food. And I've never fought, and it sort of worked for me. And then I got everyone else onto it. I think I started the nation on
A trend?
Ozempic. Yeah, I think I did it. I
Are
should.
you off it now?
Yeah.
So you don't. You just go cold turkey stop it, or you
Only
ease
because we
up.
haven't picked it up. But we like to microdose it a bit, I think.
Plus, it's something that's been around for ages.
Yeah.
It actually comes on the NHS very shortly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, West Streeting's made that, as well as chickenpox vaccine. That's something that came out this year that I was quite excited about because it's bloody expensive to chickenpox inoculate your child.
Oh yeah. Have your kids had it yet?
One dose.
But the second dose comes out in January on the NHS, so we're all waiting.
Oh yeah.
Save that 140 quid, Sonny.
They've become rather tight.
Yeah, well, you have kids, mate. You can realise. The only thing with Ozempic was Ozempic face. That was a big thing, and I think that was big this year because everyone suddenly, like people who shouldn't have lost so much weight, lost a lot of weight. But then, actually, this is one of the biggest celeb things that from this year is the Dr. Michael Levine facelift. Dr. Stephen or Dr. Michael Levine
Fucking
right.
phenomenal.
And basically, Kris Jenner obviously had it, and it's like deep plane, micro fat, all this stuff, and you look great. And all this stuff where people have been like, it's filtered, it's not, whatever. One of our friends was at Bezos's wedding with her and was like, she actually genuinely looks amazing.
Well, yeah, because there was confusion. Because then I saw a photograph and people were saying this is actually what she looks like. Yeah, there are a lot of touched up ones, and then in real life you see her, not in real life, but this photo, maybe it was edited to make her look worse.
I
Almost.
think what is that's the terror of AI this year, isn't it? I just don't believe anything I see
AI
anymore.
generally across the board, I think, is quite
It's
scary.
annoying
It's
me
so
because
annoying.
I really do love my wildlife documentaries and stuff like that. And if I see kind of a shark attack, I'm like, oh my, and then it says AI, and I'm
Oh,
like,
I know, it fucking irritates me.
not that I want to see someone die of a shark attack, but it's fascinating to see the attack.
It's kind of one of those things that you just shouldn't watch, but you do watch.
No.
But basically, this was the thing. So Ozempic face, like obviously all the Kardashians have done it. They've said that they have
Yeah.
or some sort of alternative. And then she's had this amazing facelift. And then there's like this doctor in New York who's like meant to be the leading one, and now is like £500,000 for this facelift. Do you know this?
Not
Half
that
a million
either of you
quid.
need it, but would you actually consider getting it?
100%. I did a bloody thing the other day done. I had a, what did I have done?
But what would you pay?
Endolift.
Would you go to him or you go?
Well, it's your face, isn't it? So, I mean, if you could afford
I'm not
it,
going to
you
do
would.
a hashtag ad. I've just had a facelift from someone in Barnsley. Like, you'd sit there and be like, no fucking thank
Hashtag
you.
ad.
If ever I'm doing it, I'm doing it with someone that I can afford, and it's someone that's wild in New York and America.
And you just disappear for 3 months and you come back and everyone's like, oh, they look refreshed.
Well, no, because the other person was Margot Robbie, who is stunning, but then there was a lot of chat saying that she actually looks like she's had something done. But then I was like, between having a baby and then filming all these films, when on earth we should have had that downtime?
When she has the baby. No, Anne Hathaway had it. Anne Hathaway and
Lindsay Lohan?
Brad Pitt had one.
apparently Lindsay
and,
says she hasn't.
Kris Jenner's one, right? So Kris Jenner, the Dr. Stephen, I'm going to call him Dr. Stephen Levine because it's either Michael or Stephen. Dr. Stephen Levine, right? Dr. Stephen Levine, you actually have to get a password now from Kris Jenner.
Oh, I saw this
And
interview.
you have to say the password in order to get an appointment with him. And otherwise you will never get an appointment with him.
But isn't
so you
the
have to be
waiting
friends
list like
with
4
Kris.
years?
I
4 years or something, it is.
But you have to be friends with Chris in order to get a facelift by this guy. This is genius.
He must be
So now to
making
become friends with Kris Jenner.
serious money.
I've got 15 years to become friends with Kris Jenner before shit hits the fan.
15 years.
Well,
I mean, it's dropping already. I'm like,
Well, you know what I'm like. I'm one bit of separation away from everyone. That's easy to get
Some
that.
connection.
It is true.
Who do you think is the most other than your husband, who's the most well-known person you know?
Who's the most
If
well-known
you had,
person
if
I
you
know?
in your phone book, in your contacts, who is the most famous person you have in there?
Oprah.
You're
No,
joking.
it's not. I don't know Oprah.
The thing is, though, I would have actually believed that.
I have it sort of depends who you think is famous. I mean,
Sam Smith,
Sam Smith, Luke Evans,
Luke Evans, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gaston. Good is gay is one of ours, I'm afraid, mate.
I saw a video pop up
Helen
on my.
Fielding,
Helen Fielding,
she
yeah.
wrote Bridget Jones.
Oh, that's quite amazing, actually.
Wes Streeting, if
Wes
any
Streeting,
political fans out there.
the health secretary. We used to drink tequila with him when he was the shadow health secretary. He didn't have to worry so much about health.
Oh my god, was that in Obar?
Yeah,
That was a great night.
gay night out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Very different to my contact
Philip
list.
Green, niche one.
Philip Green.
I've got everyone in British television. I've got,
Yeah.
but I'm just trying to think. More than anything, it's the Tom Felton, Draco
Oh,
Malfoy,
yeah.
Have you got Cynthia Erivo's number?
Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah, I've got Cynthia Erivo.
God, you've got quite the collection between you both.
Not bad, eh?
No. If you had to pick four celebs to join your Christmas, I was about to say crack up, your Christmas piss up.
My Christmas crack up.
Your Christmas crack up.
Shooting up with Christmas.
Who would it be?
Dead or alive? Okay, I would have
Jeffrey Dahmer?
Jeffrey Dahmer, yeah, because you know what he's eating.
I'd be safe.
Should we go with dead so we don't blow anyone's ego up?
Also, should we be slightly more exciting and don't go like David Attenborough? Because I love David Attenborough more than anything in the world, but
What would you
some of us
talk
actually have
about?
had dinner
Dead
with
lamb
him.
you've got?
David Lammy, did you say?
No, I said, what would you have to talk about?
I was about to. David Lammy would not be on my list.
I don't know who that is. No, anyone exciting, someone
Deputy
you know.
Prime Minister
David Lamb.
David Lammy.
Who would I have? Who would be interesting?
Like Joanna Lumley.
See, I sort of know all that lot.
Oh, of course you do. Yeah. You sweep those names up as we walk past.
I know they're just dropping.
Well, I'm sorry to
I
be
just
an
leave them
icon.
on the floor now. Who would you have? I mean, someone like quite interesting. Like I quite like Margaret Thatcher, but that's really naff one, isn't it? Really
Yeah.
naff.
No,
I find it quite interesting. Like, and she's like, you know, given the state of the fucking country at the moment.
her thoughts on where it should be.
Yeah.
The issue is, I can't be myself around people I really adore.
Really?
As in, if I really am a big fan of someone, I just act like a dick. As in, like, not
What, because
not
of
rude.
showing
I just
off, or
don't know.
because you
I
just-
can't be funny. I can't do anything I want to do. I just kind of sit there and go. It's just not
Why?
cool.
That's really, I didn't know that.
It's true. If it's someone, but again, it's only when people are terribly famous, and then I just say stupid shit.
Oh, I tell you what, Peter O'Toole.
Peter O'Toole,
Peter
I've
O'Toole would be
always
great.
loved.
And Judy Garland, because Judy Garland was down
Yeah,
for a fucking
yeah,
good
yeah.
time. Judy Garland partied.
Did she?
Did she?
She is a partier.
Princess Margaret.
Princess Margaret would be good.
That would have been a good
Queen's
one.
mother, she loves gin. Got a lot. The
Any
reason,
sort of sesh head rolling around.
reason being is we don't drink a lot of gin, and everyone buys everyone gin because it's all some bullshit. And we got a lot of gin in the cupboard. So actually, Princess Margaret and the Queen's mother would do quite well.
But I couldn't stop looking at the Queen Mother's teeth. That would be my
I thought you were
problem.
about to say tits, and I was like,
The Queen Mother's tits. I just couldn't stop
Yeah.
staring. No, it's her teeth because they were very dark, famously, because she had smoked and drunk and stuff like that.
Just had a good
perfect,
time.
lovely.
Dental.
Good time.
The veneers weren't around in the early 90s. I've got a small obsession with Jonathan Bailey at the moment, which, baby, just add,
Oh, this is quite good.
is a massive Made in Chelsea fan.
Is he?
Massive Made in Chelsea fan.
I was going to ask you some quick question on your gaydar. For some reason, my phone does this to me. I don't know why. When on my For You page, it comes up with top 5 celebrities who've come out as gay. First one, Jacob Elordi.
Yes, I don't know if he has
He's
or
not gay.
He's not
Everyone
gay.
used to say that. I saw this
Hang on a
yesterday.
minute. Wait, but then all this generation are like, they're just so fluid, aren't they? It's so fucking boring.
But everyone seems to think everyone's gay. Charlie Hunnam? I thought he was married with kids.
Oh no, Charlie Hunnam, because he just did something.
Charlie
Ed Gain.
He did the Ed Gaines thing.
But he's married.
There
I-
is
What's the Ed Gain?
what happens
Ed
is
Gain, it's
if-
like the Jeffrey Dahmer.
It's
It's
the
very
guy
good.
who influenced Psycho and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He wore people's faces. Only got done for 2 murders and probably killed a lot more people.
You basically wear his mother's clothing a little bit.
Yeah, a bit like
I
you.
don't know this at all.
But
you-
you know the problem with that is Jacob Elordi did Saltburn.
Yeah.
He's just done the Ed Gaines thing, and the gay community are like, they start these rumors that people are gay, and they basically, you don't want to piss off the pink pound, so
Yeah.
you don't fully go, no, I'm straight, blah blah blah. You keep it mysterious because then it keeps the gays involved, and I think that is a problem. I think it's very bad of the community to do that. I think they just
Because it's
basically say
very
that people are gay.
misleading. Like there are certain, I mean, yeah, it's an odd one.
Well, are you hitting him up on Raya?
No.
You're asking us if you're just like going to be.
Yeah, just tell me, is this bloke gay
Is
or
this
not?
bloke gay? What do
Listen,
you think?
I'm
Because
quite manly,
conversation's
so
gone
people
quite
might get
far.
confused with me. No, joking. No, but it's because who's the other one? Pedro Pascal.
He's
I
not
think
gay.
He's gay, isn't he?
No.
Well, it keeps on coming up. Maybe people just want him to be gay. I don't know.
I think this is the thing. People want them to be gay, so then they just.
But Jonathan Bailey is
It's like all the AI
No,
stuff.
I know. Oh, yeah, I was quite heartbroken when I found that out.
But he's a massive Made in Chelsea fan. So we love
Massive.
that.
Who was the other one that you once met? Was one? Isn't no
Liam
one of the-
Gallagher is a massive
Oh my
Made in
god!
Chelsea fan.
And a massive you fan. Liam
Me.
Gallagher is
Loves you.
obsessed with you.
Thought you were
Why?
terribly sexy.
Really?
Absolute truth.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
He also what?
No, I'm not going to say it because it's giving someone press I don't want to give.
Oh, right. It's interesting, isn't it? I always wonder who sort of used to watch Made in Chelsea.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. loves
Emma
it.
Stone.
Really?
Lena Dunham.
Yeah, how do we know this?
So I found a picture. Well, Lena Dunham, I've actually got a. Do you want to see this?
Yeah.
Do you know Lena Dunham?
Yeah. She was in. Was it called Girls? That series?
Yeah. So this is quite fabulous, right? So amongst all our madness of stuff, Lizo from Newsround, that you might remember,
I think
sent me this.
Liv's not old enough to remember Lizzo from Newsround.
Thank you for actually being kind about my age this time. Normally when I see, do you know what Gareth likes to do to me? He'll find a photo of me, zoom in to one wrinkle, and goes, "It's that time."
I think you're confusing me with Sophie Herman. Like, I do not do that.
I get very nervous at the thought of a group lunch with you three and my face.
Bear with me 1 sec, guys. Sorry, because this is actually this. I promise you, this is worth it.
Because they fucking met him in Scots.
We were at Scott's, and then we were on our way out, and then one of our friends knew one of the roadies with Liam, was chatting to him. We just ducked out the back and went, and then we were going on to Chelsea, obviously, and this woman came running out. She was like, "Oh, my husband really wants to meet you." And we were like, "Oh, fuck's sake, okay, we're gonna go back in." And then we went inside, and it was Liam Gallagher, and it wasn't husband's fiance, it was Debbie, his fiance, and then he basically just started telling us all, because they watched Chelsea, telling us all about like our lives, how much he was obsessed with you, asking us about the kids, all this stuff. And we had a lock in Scott's till 2:30, not very much to Scott's delights. I think they were quite pissed off with us.
You
But we
can't
just
turn
didn't
down
know.
a Gallagher lock-in.
So it was
Of
just
course you
us
can't.
and all the Gallagher clan, Liam's kids and all that lot, in Scott's getting pissed until
had a wonderful
2:30. We had a great time.
quite mental.
Yeah, great
But
time.
he loves the show.
Yeah.
Fascinating, isn't it? Well, Lena Dunham is someone that loves the show, and this is something. So she once sent me this. Should I do the video, or do I do the
video towards
voice?
that camera?
Ollie, I really love you on Made in Chelsea. I really support your struggles, and I'm really glad with how well you're doing today. I hope we can meet someday.
Sweet.
I'm not quite sure what my struggles are as such.
Yeah, what were
but
you going through at the time there?
I did feel like it's not a charity.
Yeah, well,
Thanks, Lena.
You're-
but
you're
it
like-
was, but she did. But yes, I assume she's talking about a long time ago, coming out and all that kind of stuff.
Got
But
you.
it
or
does say
dating,
girls
or
in the
dating
background.
Gabriella.
Dating Gabriella, savage.
Or Chloe Green. Oh,
No, that wasn't charity.
It's all,
That was their charity.
that was it.
I'm joking. But that is quite amazing.
It was so yeah. Having Lena do that's quite extraordinary. Being like, you've got to remember, it was only yesterday I found a picture from when I was 17 of Emma Bunton,
Oh yeah, I saw that on your Instagram.
and I texted it to Emma Bunton. Well, actually, I put it on my Instagram, but we follow each other,
Yeah.
and she then reposted on her Instagram a picture of me, and I was like, oh my god! I was like, I'm going to pretend to be cool because I love
came
Emma and I love
downstairs.
the Spice Girls. When I was 8, it was a big fucking deal for me. She's now a buddy,
Yeah.
But I was like, I called my mum and I was like, my mum. I was like,
He was so.
I'm now best
He
friends
came
now.
downstairs. He was so fizzy knickered about the fact that he basically got
Fizzy
reposted
knickered is
by
really
Emma
quite
Bunton,
something, an
and he was
expression.
like, I came and he was like, and we were having a serious conversation, and he was just there like, and I was like, what? And he goes, I just can't.
I got
just can't.
reposted
And he got,
by a
and,
Spice
and
Girl.
he was just like so delighted. And I was like, we know Emma and Jade. We like,
I know.
and
I've spent a lot of time with them.
They
It's
are
still a fucking Spice Girl.
the most amazing, wonderful human beings.
Yeah, they are.
And I was like, what? And he's like, she reposted me on Instagram. I'm like, this is.
It's just going
I'm
back
gonna
to my
leave you.
8-year-old self watching, going to Earl's Court, watching them, thinking they were the best, and Emma was always my favourite. And it just goes back and be like, how far I've come. And I was
He's
like,
made it.
He's
finally made it.
she's done it.
Life complete. Tick.
No, that is quite amazing. What other big celebs have ever said that they love you?
Oh, darling, where to start?
No, because I do find it fascinating knowing the people that watched. I suppose it would have been a very different audience back then to what it is now. But would you imagine the same sort of people would watch the show now that they used to, like big names?
on my Twitter, you should have seen the back and forth of because I was in the industry before Ryan audition, before Gemma Collins audition, before One
Yeah,
Direction
yeah.
audition, but anything like that. So it's quite a long time ago. 16 years ago, this January, I started filming.
Yeah.
So Twitter, Instagram wasn't invented. So on my Twitter, I've still got so many people that follow me, including Kim Cattrall from Sex and the City and Cara Delevingne.
I'd like
and
her at a dinner party, actually.
Kim's great. She only lives up King's Road.
Melissa Joan Hart.
Melissa Joan Hart follows me, like Sabrina. Like people like that, and you sit there and go, this is wild. But I've got tweets from people like Ricky Gervais, from Harry Styles, from all of One Direction, from all these kind of people that have kind of shaped our landscape of television and music. And you sit there and go, this is actually extraordinary because we were at that point a massive cultural thing. And although it's still big now, it was on everyone's lips every Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
In every office around Britain, and that didn't
What's Ricky
exclude.
Gervais? What's Ricky Gervais sending you?
I've got them all on my Twitter, but it was when I was in Big Brother, I think. 'Cause he's a big Brother fan.
God, it is quite amazing, isn't it? Are you gonna? How much longer do you think you'll stay on the show?
Well, I'm 40 in a year and a half, and I did say I can't have my 40th on the show. Fast forward a year and a half, and I'll be like, I'm 40! Yeah, boy!
Hitting up, what is it,
Being
Revs
a
or something in
knobhead.
Putney?
In fucking embargoes.
You're
They
playing.
fucked me once. They said to me, so at the end of every episode, there are these events. Anyway, they didn't give a concept as to what one event was. And what is that place in Putney? It's called Revs.
Fez.
Fez, that's the one. Anyway, so we all showed up at Fez. I didn't know at the time, but later on when it aired, Liv Bentley's birthday. Covered in fake flowers. I watched it, I thought, you cunts. It was just everyone, they just kept saying, go around cheersing everyone. I thought, well, it was fucking weird.
Wait, they just
Cheers.
lured you in and didn't tell
Yeah, didn't
you.
tell me.
Sure, no one told you it was
No
your
one told
birthday.
me.
Was it your birthday? Was it
No,
August?
No, it was just a random event.
What time of year was it being
Completely
filmed?
Random.
What time of year?
It was
it being
around August, like when my birthday
filmed?
was.
Yeah. Fine. So that makes sense.
But I mean,
I might
yeah,
not have told you we were celebrating you.
maybe you just weren't listening.
I was fucking
Young and
listening.
impetuous.
No.
There comes to a point where I did meet a girl on the show the other day, and she was very nice. I thought she was lovely. And I did the maths in my head, and I went, I'm 18 and a half years older than you. And I was like, I could legally and very easily be your father, for starters. And I sit there and I'm like, I got to at some point pass the baton on.
But can I tell you something? I think you guys get away with it because you are like the gay couple.
And you know what, we've got a sort of segmented thing away from it, which is like it's our life with kids and stuff, and we, as Oz was saying earlier, we're doing Beyond Chelsea, and that's I think pretty much where we'll eventually end up, and that there's 2 episodes of that coming out when next year, start of next year,
January, I think.
January.
We've got 3 shows out, January, February and March, which is really exciting because I like the airtime, but if I'm honest, and it pays all right. But that's something that's good, really. So we're actually quite busy TV wise next part of the year, which is
Do you
great.
think you'll ever not do TV?
I would hate the idea of not doing TV because I enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's something that's been such a part of my life that I would be upset not to be able to. I really, really, really enjoy two aspects of being in television. The idea that life could be difficult, whatever, and I can make someone smile on a Monday morning, on a Monday evening, I think is heaven.
Yeah.
And then people coming up on the street and saying, thank you so much for helping in whatever manner you did to me.
Yeah.
For me, that's why you can do it. And you do it in that way. And as long as people continue saying thank you or whatever like that, then I won't stop making it if I can avoid it.
Yeah.
I think, especially in our lives where everything's quite like sporadic and stuff, the nice thing about doing a show like Chelsea is the fact that it's like coming into a work thing because all the crew. I mean,
That's what I miss.
Yeah,
Is
I
the
miss
crew, and it's a weird
yeah.
family. Like you do one because you forget that I grew up with a lot of them.
Yeah, exactly. And then they're like, it's literally like you see someone who comes back as a director or someone comes back as a soundie, and it's like, oh my god, where have you been? Blah, blah. And
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
like producers, like some like amazing ones, and then they come back around, and you've been through all this experience with them, which is amazing. Cast not so much.
No,
but
I know. I was about to
just
say fuck the
literally, like,
cast, but the crew are great.
Cast are a bunch of turds, but like it's the crew. I'm joking about that. The crew are the best part about it, and
Yeah.
that's because we took a break when we had the kids for a year and a bit, and I'm just like I just miss the crew. And when you come back, it's like a homecoming. That's the part I enjoy.
Have they been on the show, the kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been on the show.
Chelsea
yeah.
and Beyond Chelsea.
Yes, yeah. They're on Beyond Chelsea.
They had their second birthday on Beyond Chelsea, which is
Yeah.
actually really
Oh,
fun.
that's really
Apparently, it's
sweet.
really good. I
It's a
haven't
very
seen
funny
it yet,
scene.
but apparently the next two episodes are going to be absolutely amazing, and then we're looking at making more of it, which is really exciting.
Let's go through people who died this year.
Do you know what? It's literally like I've just googled it because whenever you put on the spot like that, it's always hard to remember. But it's like that year when everyone died. You know, like 2016, 2018,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everyone was like, "God, someone go and wrap David Attenborough in fucking cotton wool." Right. This year, Diane Keaton.
That was really
that
sad.
Is
That
huge.
was a big
Diane
one.
Keaton is
That-
huge.
but-
These are all the people that
She
have
was
died this year. Yep.
71, and I literally got into a flurry of watching Diane Keaton movies
I
after
know,
that.
so
I
Have you
love
watched
Diane
Because I
Keaton.
Said So?
Have-
And it's one of
probably.
my favourite films with her in, and you cannot find it anywhere. It's with Mandy Moore. It's an amazing film.
Yes,
It's got
yes. I watched that the other day.
It's my favourite.
Hampstead's amazing.
Yeah.
It's
Fucking
cute.
incredible. Also, Hulk Hogan died.
Who did?
Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah,
the-
fuck, of course.
yeah.
He was, yeah.
Michelle Trachtenberg, who
That was
was
very sad. She was very young.
That was very sad, and that she was Harriet the Spy.
Wait, you know the girl from Gossip Girl? Was that
Yeah,
this year?
that's Michelle
her, that's
Trachtenberg.
her.
That's Michelle Trachtenberg.
How did she
Georgina.
die?
She had a liver replacement, and she didn't take. I don't know what the full thing is.
didn't
It
work
didn't.
very
It didn't work very well. It was the anti-rejection drugs or something like that. But it was really tragic. And also, this is one. Val Kilmer. However, do you know what a Mandela effect is?
No.
Because a Mandela
Let's go
effect.
into that another time.
Anyway. Everyone thought Val Kilmer had died like
Tell
another
you who
year.
else died?
Who?
Labour's ability to get into power again.
That died. Yep. R.I.P. Love you, Wes. Giorgio Armani. Let's move on to Labour League.
Oh yeah.
Giorgio Armani, big one, yeah.
Yeah, Giorgio Armani. Yeah, I mean that's just to name a few.
The Diane Keaton really shocked me actually.
I am so sad about that. And also, actually, today, because she had that house, the Pinterest house, and that's just gone on the market today
Really?
for $27 million. And it's like, yeah,
There's a few people in life that I've always wanted to meet, and when they die, you obviously go, well, I can't now. But it's like Robin Williams was one of those people. Diane Keaton was definitely one of them. I've still got kind of Jane Fonda, Bette Midler, all these kind of people that are alive that I want to desperately would
Do you
love
think you
to
could
meet.
possibly actually meet them one day?
I wouldn't want to meet Jane Fonda's apparently mean.
But I love her, and there's just a few people. I mean, we've been very, very lucky to meet. I mean,
I've met Bette
a
Midler.
million people.
Have you ever been a bit heartbroken or slightly gutted at someone that you had sort of admired and then met and gone, God, you're a cunt?
Yeah, Ben Howard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went to his concert in Hammersmith, and we
So
went
frank.
there, and I very much helped his career by putting his music on Made in Chelsea, and he was really fucking rude to me, and I was just like, this is mortifying. And
do you
he
mean?
was
How
like,
was he rude?
I was like, oh, I was the one that put your music on Made in Chelsea and all that kind of stuff, and he went, what's Made in Chelsea? And I was like, this is like series 4, we were massive. And I was like, well, your music's on it every fucking Monday night, and I was like, I'm sure you're getting royalties, I'm sure you've heard of it, you knobhead. Anyway, he was like, yeah, I've never heard of it, mate. And I was like, okay, great, well, thanks for that. Looked like a cunt. And that was
Oh no, that's quite disappointing.
I know, but then I ruined one of his songs for him desperately. So Harry Styles and I chose Only Love, you know the one, Only Love, to be one of his next single, because I knew the A&R girl, Annie.
Yeah.
And anyway, so we chose that, and that was exciting. That was the Brit Awards, and it came out, and I always loved the song Only Love, because actually, narcissistically, if you hear it with a bit of a closed eye, you can hear, Ollie Locke, Ollie Locke. And it's true. And so I told him that, and I genuinely hope every time he sings it, he realises how much he hates that song because of me ruining it for him. So, 1-0, knobhead.
I love when I ask a question and get like the perfect answer, like that's completely ridiculous. That's quite sad though. I always think I'm trying to think if I've met anyone and I've gone, fuck.
But humans can generally be dickheads, can't they? So
Do you think they're getting worse?
What, people?
I
just think people are. Or maybe I'm just getting more old and crabby, but I think people are just generally dicks.
I feel people seem to have slightly lost their social skills.
Yeah.
And I notice it more actually when I'm driving with road etiquette. There is no etiquette on the roads.
Do you know the last person that swore at me on driving?
I know.
Your father.
I know.
yeah,
I
that's
called him
brilliant.
out for this the other day.
I was in an ad lib, but he kind of turned into our road and said,
I don't even know if that bloke still knows how to drive.
I really enjoyed it. I was like, nice to see Kev in the morning.
His one time in London. I think he's forgot what it's like to be in the city.
Fuck you.
Anyone from you, Gareth, that you've met? What was disappointing?
Anyone that I've met that's a bit of a dick.
Spencer Matthews?
Any Chelsea cast members you think are just twats that have gone?
Many.
Many.
Majority.
Many.
No, there are just some that stick out to be particular arseholes. I famously never particularly liked Spencer too much. But Mark Francis is just a knobhead. I just think I fucking hate him.
Wait. What did his Wikipedia say once?
Well, I
His Wikipedia
remember-
said something fucking hilarious that someone's obviously changed. 'Cause he's
Yes,
a
I think it was,
knobhead.
and I fought this because I'm sure it wasn't me, but if I was terribly drunk, I might have.
But the best will in the world, you would not be able to change someone's Wikipedia page. You can't even.
Well, I
open
might
your
have been with someone that changed it.
You
I
can't
remember
even open your email.
I'm sure I didn't do this but I could have. I don't know. But whatever happens, whoever did it, I salute you. But every week it would change to the once he got arrested for stealing a Snickers from a One Stop. And that would go up every week, and I used to revel in the fact that was a thing.
It might even still be that.
Old school payback and stealing a Snickers. That's
Changing
hilarious.
Snickers
changing
from a
someone's
One
age
Stop.
on a Wikipedia.
Cheska would get terribly, terribly upset about people changing hers to.
Who
she
would?
was Cheska, but she was 45, and she and she once had a dildo stuck up her ass that wouldn't come out and stuff like that.
Is
She
that
had
not
to
true?
change- Well, it's based on real events, but I didn't
Oh
quite
my
know
God.
who knew that because only several of us knew. But I've.
Wait, what happened to her at King's Cross?
Well, that was that. So she had a dog called Evie, still alive, and Evie was lent to a lovely friend of ours who's a journalist who happens to be gay, and he is a bit of a rambunctious little.
Oh my God, I know what this
He's
is.
a naughty little minx, and he ended up looking after Evie and was shagging his boyfriend, and they ended up taking out the bins the next day and realised that all the condoms were gone. And Evie had eaten all the condoms.
When you say all the condoms, how many condoms?
2 or 3 or whatever.
It's absolutely.
And Cheska was walking. This is when Heat Spotted was a thing. So you
God.
kind of spot celebrities and put it in thing. And suddenly Cheska was walking through King's Cross Station, and Evie decided to crap out condoms. And so there was a wild situation where Jessica was pulling out condoms out of this dog's arsehole. It was this fabulous moment there. She was like, if anyone spots me now, this will be the nichest Heat spotted of all time. Jessica Hull spotted wearing couture, walking on the way to set, pulling condoms out of a small
Dog
dog's
arsehole.
arsehole.
I'm imagining
my God.
That'd be fabulous.
like a magician's sleeve. Like,
Yeah. I've been to a Thai show like that, actually, in Phuket. Bit
my
different.
God.
But
yeah.
Oh my God, okay, worst article that's ever come out about either of you.
Worst article. I mean, like, there's some horrific ones where it's based around the kids, which are just not particularly
Oh, what?
entertaining.
yeah, that's pretty
Oh, it's just basically dickheads that are basically like, oh, kids
Let's
leave
make it
mothers and
funny.
stuff like that. We're going to
Let's-
make it funnier, though. I mean, there was this...
Not the times we were called child traffickers. Let's
yeah,
move on from
fucking,
that.
yeah, that's not great.
It's not the ideal one.
Fucking pricks.
I died once. So I
in
got
a
to
car-
read my eulogy.
You died in a car accident with Chloe Green, didn't you?
Yeah. Which was pretty fucked up.
Explain that from the fucking... What?
Someone had hacked into the Made in Chelsea Facebook account when Facebook was the main account there and basically wrote that I had died in a car crash and Chloe Green had died with me, and sadly Bear the dog also perished. So I got to read my eulogy and all the fans like writing, please don't be true, please don't. I was like, my God, I'm loved. But I was like, this is pretty fucked up.
that should be illegal.
It's really fucked up.
I think by the fact that it's so gratuitous, Ollie probably leaked it himself.
We did find out who the person was, and they're a 14-year-old from Glasgow, so we did find out. But through slightly more difficult means.
Morbid thing for a 14.
I once dated a clown, was a big one. I often put that on my Instagram because that was a good article, that one.
Did you? You lived with a clown?
I once fingered one, but never dated.
Man or a
male or
woman?
female?
Oh, female.
Pennywise.
No.
How many female clowns out
Hello,
of
Georgie.
Oh, Georgie.
Hello, Georgie.
I think it was female first. And it was Ollie Locke once dated a clown. I can't really remember how it came out, but it was a friend that I sort of lived with that I used to snog every now and then and all that kind of stuff. And for some reason, I mean, I always say, and I very openly, when she was leaving my flat in the mornings, her shoes used to squeak. So I would get woken up by, night, darling, bye, darling, go to work, because she worked as a clown. But I've never really said this before, so I don't quite know how people know about this.
Where is she going to work as a clown on a day-to-day basis?
She was a children's entertainer.
Okay,
I
fine,
can't
that
work
makes
out
sense.
if this is a joke. She'd walk in her big squeaky shoes out the house.
Have a lovely day, darling. Absolutely fucking true. But that was a weird article. Whether it's true or not, it's weird.
That's hilarious.
And then the rumours went around for years that I was shagging Frank Lampard, which is a good one.
Oh, niche.
I know, I've only met him once. I know his
Oh,
wife
he's
terribly
quite
well. I
niche.
hope she doesn't know the rumours, because she's very nice to me.
Okay, worst campaign you've ever done, or the worst thing you've ever had to do for money.
Celebs go dating.
Me or you?
Celebs go mating's bad.
I fucking loved it.
Celebs go mating.
No, I had to
Celebs go
dress up in a
mating.
mariachi outfit and dance around Battersea Park. And at the time, it was for a tequila brand. So I was like, this is perfect.
I remember this.
I didn't quite realise I'd have to be full mariachi outfit and singing in the podium of Battersea. In
Yeah, in
Battersea
that-
thing.
yeah.
Then all my fucking mates started walking past. And I was like, I had a sombrero on.
How much was it?
Singing cuckoo, cuckoo. It went on. It was just something
No, but
else.
how much was it? Was it good?
It was
So,
decent amount.
good
When I
payday.
did Bear Grylls The Island, this was a conversation that we would all sit there and talk about in the evening. And we were so terribly hungry, the conversation would go from, how much would you realistically pay for a Sprite right now? Or a Domino's or whatever like that. There are other pizza restaurants available, by the way. Domino's is getting a lot of press. It's not sponsoring. But we would also then say, what's the worst job? And Lydia Bright, my work wife from the Anywhere's Essex, we would giggle so much because she once had to, and this is fabulous, and it's perfectly Christmassy available, this as well. She did a Christmas campaign just after Christmas where she had to be in full Essex glam, like full, with stylists, with hair, makeup, everything done, put into a skip and put a Christmas tree on her shoulder to recycle the Essex Council Christmas tree campaign. And she got paid a fortune, she said, absolute fortune, but she was at a skip in full glam with a Christmas tree. I think that was one of the best things I'd ever heard.
That is actually quite good. I got conned into one once by our old agent, actually, and now the name lives with me. He said, I've got a job for you, it's for mouthwash. And I said, that's perfectly fine. Anyway, it wasn't for mouthwash. It was a mouthwash that a man had made for his daughter who suffered horrifically with halitosis.
Oh, so
It's for people with bad breath. So he rings me and says, Bad Breath Bentley. And I said, I'm trying to sell sex here with my mojo. I can't now be seen to be having bad breath. So it didn't stop there. He then goes, you're now speaking at an event that's joined up with a dating app about how bad breath can affect your dating life.
Did you have to pretend you had bad breath? No. I mean,
I just sit on a thing. There was 3 of us there. The rep from the bad breath place, me, and then the dating expert. And it was like, why you should always take mouthwash before a date. It was honestly.
But let's say you were dating someone. There's a list where we can say, let's
Okay.
take a name out of Tristan. And he
Like
had
the
bad
naughty and
breath.
nice
And
list
you,
nowadays.
and you were like, I was going to break up with him because he had bad breath, but then I discovered this product. Like, you could just flip it onto who you're dating, and then that all makes
It's about
sense.
2 years too late, but thank you. I should have done that at the time.
Well, yeah. I mean, he doesn't have bad breath. It could have been a number of any other men.
You know what? Actually, being an artist, getting your comeback Don't both look at me when I say come back.
If
Honestly,
I wanted, if I wanted to come back, I would have wiped it off your face.
Being able to do it through a song's like quite subtle revenge. Whereas, you know what I mean? Whereas if you're a bitter ex, you can't put up a status on a thing on your Instagram.
Is it that fucking subtle?
Well, not subtle, but you can get away with it more than if you were like...
I'm pretty sure everyone for the last 2 months has talked about Lily Allen and her...
I mean, it's amazing.
No, I know, but what I mean is the fact that she could do it through a song.
I've known Lily for years.
Yeah, we did.
Because I was in a dorm with her brother Alfie.
Oh, really?
And Alfie once turned around to me and said, what do you want to be when you're older? And I said, I think I want to be an actor. And he said, I think I want to be an actor too. And it was 15 years later, 20 years later probably, opened Grazia, and there was one page was me and one page him. Although I was on reality, I was a failed actor. He had actually made it in Atonement and Other Boleyn Girl and Game of Thrones and all that kind of stuff. He had done very, very well. Lily Allen is a funny old girl, and I
quite like Lily. I think
I like her now. I understand her now. She went through a bad rep back in the day for being a bit mean. And actually,
why
you just have
was
to
that?
understand her. I think she was upset and sad with life a little bit.
Yeah.
I think she was involved in a crowd. I really don't know.
Thoughts on open relationships?
That's something that I wouldn't be able to do personally.
I mean, different strokes for different folks, isn't it? Literally.
Yeah.
That's a worry that you're just saying that and I'm saying...
No. As in, it's not for us. It's not for us. And also, I'm quite a, like, I the idea of my partner being with anyone else, I would find mortifying. Like, it would kill me and eat me up inside, and I wouldn't like it. And so we're completely monogamous. But like, some people aren't like that. And also, especially when, you know, you're filming, traveling around, whatever, and you have quite a life that's away from each other, which we don't. We're with each other every day. Maybe then that does stimulate you wanting to be in an open relationship. So like, you know, it works for people. It keeps them happy. Obviously not in the case with Lily and David, but like it's, you know, if it works, it works, you know?
I couldn't fucking do it.
No.
I'd get mad.
Oh,
I
God.
really struggle to understand the concept of it.
I'm a really jealous person
so am
of
I.
people like that. I'm not a jealous person of other people, but like I'd be really like it would just upset me, especially got kids together.
Quite.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more.
Lily Allen got kids?
Yeah, she's got
Yeah.
2 daughters, but they're not David's kids, are they? They're with
You're
previous
the Game of
partner.
Thrones guy.
But
Oh, yeah.
anyway, it was I think Lily, it was a really sad sort of time for her with this divorce, because obviously and we actually had seen her, hadn't we? Can we say that?
We saw her in March, yeah.
We saw her in March, and she was like, no, I'm a bit of a shit time with it. But it's, you know, I think in that sphere, that expression of music is amazing, because you can like
A release for it.
Fucking
it's a
Taylor's
release,
got
it's-
famous through it.
I know. What are your thoughts on all these exes? It's like, I think was it Adele whose ex-husband tried to get some sort of something off her because of all the successful songs she did off the back of their divorce or breakup?
You're not directly mentioning them, are you?
No. I think it's an
Trademark.
outrage from the exes to try and come forward. I think it's a fucking cheek.
That is a cheat.
Right, moving on. We've got a few naughty Christmas jokes. What is one thing women don't want to find in their stockings at Christmas?
Discharge. If it was unusual, like not the usual stuff, but like
I don't
if it's
know.
unusual.
This is-
Pharmacies aren't
Unusual discharge.
Santa's paws.
Their husband.
nice.
What? Oh,
think
long,
mine was
because they're
funnier.
wearing it. Wait, was it?
Why did Santa quit smoking?
Because he didn't like fags.
Your answers are better. Because it was bad for his elf. Why?
We're getting to dad jokes now.
Why doesn't Santa have any of his own? Any kids of his own?
Because he's
Probably
he
on a
was worried
register.
to touch them too much. Yeah.
Probably on a register for sneaking into kids' bedrooms. That's why the state probably thought it wasn't a good idea.
He didn't pass the register. Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't pass.
Probably want to go down surrogacy, and they're like, abso-fucking-lutely no way, mate. You're not
wait
having
a
kids.
second. No, we can do better than that. Why? Say it again.
Why doesn't Santa have any kids of his own?
Infertile from all the radiation from his sleigh. Don't know what.
Yes, I did think about something about that.
Because he only comes once a year.
Oh, that's funny.
So, to wrap it all up, any big Christmas celebrations, anything you got coming up, other than Christmas, obviously?
Well, this is interesting because actually Gareth and I are launching a company which is actually launched a couple of weeks ago. And when this comes out,
Yeah.
you'll have a couple more days. It's called the Double Club. It's a raffle website, which is basically raffling off a Kelly Hermes bag, a Rolex, all sorts of stuff like that. And this will carry on for raffling off what wonderful bits and pieces experiences with dinners with celebrities and cars and all that kind of stuff, which starts now. There's only 2 days left to get your tickets.
How are people entering this?
So you can do it online at the double.club. But just to make a point to this, we're ambassadors for Children with Cancer UK.
Yeah.
And work as ambassadors of a few different charities. And basically, we were at this event the other day. They do this gala each year, and we're just like, well, we turn up, we do all this, we do the appearance, do the press, and all that, and we're just like, we want to give back to more to this. So what we're doing, the essence of this, is the charity thing. Mm-hmm. So we are basically giving proceeds to the Children with Cancer UK.
And actually more proceeds than any of the market leaders.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Amazing.
So, which is great. And we're starting with Children with Cancer UK. So they're getting all of this lot. And as we move on, we're going to be doing loads of other charities. And at one point, you'll be able to pick your own charity that your money will go to.
Oh my God, amazing.
Yeah. So we're trying to make a very transparent sort of environment where lots of these things aren't, or they're just completely for profit.
So for like £1.50 or £2, you might well get a Kelly Hermes bag or a car or a Rolex or whatever like that. However, you're also helping some of the people, especially around Christmas, that need your help more than anyone.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining me for the Christmas special, and I hope you have a happy Christmas and a wonderful New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Woo! Merry Christmas, everyone.
Clap yourselves out.
Clap yourself out. Clap yourself, Oliver.